Yeah, no, it's unbelievable to be signed on here for another 2 years, and very excited to to get stuck back in again. No, it's great, especially when you're injured like that and out for a long time. It's kind of great to get a bit of reassurance like that. So it's very exciting. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I suppose it's my first long term injury that I've had, and I suppose it's all part of the game. But no, I've been out the last kind of 4 months, which is strange for me. But I suppose it's been time to work on rehab and different parts of the game, and hopefully get back in the mix in the next week or two or whatever. Yeah, for sure. Obviously, they're a place above us in the league at the moment, and in fairness to the lads, they did a great result over in Dragons to kind of creep us back up the table a bit. And I think it's important that we try and build on that now, and keep that momentum going for the next couple of weeks, and which we know is a huge challenge in Scarlets. But I think it's a good opportunity for us now to try and keep our momentum going if we can.
Yeah, he's an exciting player that'll be with us next year. In terms of when I suppose you're looking for players to come in, you're looking for players that will fit the way we play. We feel Dan Kelly is someone that we've kept an eye on over the last number of years. Obviously, he was an ex Irish under 20 player, played with the likes of Jack Crowley and Tom Ahern and stuff. So he would have been on people's radars. And he's a good age profile as well, 24 years of age, plays 12, 13. He's got a nice bit of experience. He's obviously a capped with England. So he's someone that from a profile point of view that we feel that will suit us for the next number of years. Yeah, again, two players that will enhance our squad for sure. You look at even I suppose, again, we'll always look at the profiles of players on how you play the game, and I think most coaches, and when you're scouting for your recruitment, it's something you will always look at. You'll always jot down their pluses, their work ons or whatever. And again, both Irish qualified, and they're two players that we feel that will add to us in terms of first and foremost, two really really good athletes. Who've got nice experience as well over the last couple of years. They're obviously been in a very good environment, and we feel that they'll add to our stock here for sure. I suppose it's like anything, a bit of everything. We I suppose it was a game. It was literally a game. A bit of a cliche. It was a game of two halves. I thought the first half was as good as we've played probably in a while. Definitely in attack, we looked very very connected. I felt our work rate off the ball we looked fresh, and we managed to score some lovely scores. Obviously, the second half got a small bit more, we'll call it messy or whatever you want to call it, in terms of we lost four backs as well through injury, so we had back rows playing out on the edges, and we obviously weren't as connected. And I suppose, look, we were a small bit disappointed from the second half, but to come away out of the Dragons, which is a hard enough place to go. If you look at their fixtures over the last number of months, they've lost games but quite narrowly there, and I thought we to come away with 5 points was big. But I suppose it's like everything, and it's like most teams every week. You're looking for that 80-minute plus performance, and I suppose that's what we've been focused on over the last couple of weeks since we came back in, and that's everything involved, from your set piece, your defence, to your attack, to your kicking games. So it's about putting it all together. But I do think in terms of consistency, we're seeing more and more of it as the weeks go on, and we're starting to get a couple of players back from injury that creates more competitiveness, etc. So yeah, there's a good vibe around the place, and we're really looking forward to this weekend. Yeah, they're actually what they are, Michael. They're a tough team to play against. I suppose even looking at them last year, they probably conceded a lot of points last year. You look at them this year, they're fifth in the table in terms of points conceded. So their defence is something that's very much shored up. They have a very, very strong kicking game, especially through Gareth Davis. And then obviously you look at their set piece, especially their line out. They're number one for attacking line outs. And it's something they've nice little, we call them trick plays or patterns off line outs as well, and they score a lot through that. So they're a team that straight away you look at their fundamentals, defence, kicking game, and line out is very, very strong. And straight away that makes a team that are hard to play against. On top of that, they have a couple of really, really good poaching threats. If you look at it statistically, they're the second behind Leinster in terms of turnovers. You've guys like as Plumtree, who was involved with Wales there over the last couple of weeks. He didn't appear, but he's been in around the squad. Scott McLeod at 7 is a really, really good poacher. And then they've Matt van der Merwe, who they brought over from South Africa. So they've 3 real good poachers. So again, it goes back to the fundamentals of playing against them, which they make it quite difficult for you. And they're 6th in the league. You know, I suppose you might have looked at the form last year. You look at it this year, and they're right up there in a very, very competitive league this year.